Okay, at this time, we'd like to call the meeting to order for the Planning and Zoning Commission, September 2024. The public comments, citizen comments are limited to 2 minutes. The Planning and Zoning Commission is not permitted to respond to comments from the public per the Texas Open Meetings Act. Third on the agenda is consider the approval of the minutes for the August 2013, 2024 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting and take any action necessary. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. And we'll go on to agenda number 4, Z-2024-08. Hold a public meeting, hold a public hearing to consider the request from Stephen M. Capps Property Ltd. for the approval of a zoning change from FD, Future Development District, to SF-1 Single Family Residential District. For the property being part of a 23.58 acres situated in the John H. Orr Survey Abstract 432 and conveyed as tract 1, also encompassed the 11 lots impressing, what is that? Deer Park Estates, Block A, located generally north in North Jefferson Avenue and south of Northwest CR 35 in the city of Mount Pleasant, Titus County, and take any action necessary.
Good evening. So just to kind of give an overall view, the applicant for this case is Stephen Capps. This property was annexed several years ago into the city. You've probably seen it before. There was a preliminary plat on one piece of it last year, and I think final plat too, but there was also another preliminary plat that he had brought forward that kind of had a long range kind of piece to it. This rezoning, though, because it was actually annexed as future development, it was never zoned for single family development on lots bigger that would be smaller than the one acre that they exist currently. So it will go to council on the 17th. There is a sewer extension coming. It is not there yet. So on the lot shown in blue is the zoning change area. It's part of a larger tract that Mr. Capps also owns. You can see the general area to the left. The star indicates the approximate area. That entire piece also across the Deer Park Lane is where the Junction subdivision was also brought in, and you will be seeing a plat of that soon. The lots that are shown are the existing lots, some of which have owners, and so those owners did sign on to this zoning change. This is another view of the property, just an aerial map that kind of shows its character. Here's the comprehensive plan, future land use, which is shown as community residential, which is perfectly in line with the proposed rezoning. Just as a kind of a refresher, community residential does have the character for predominantly single-family housing on detached lots and platted subdivisions. So in this case, it does perfectly align with what is proposed. Utilities are an interesting piece. So there was a water line that was recently installed to serve the properties that are already there and is in the area. A city sewer extension is coming and it's underway to serve the area, and it also would include the subdivision to the west when it comes in junction. So this is the final plat that was approved showing the existing lots. They're all over an acre currently. 3 properties, were within the 200-foot buffer. Because the property to the, on the right-hand side, or the east side of, that's shown, Mr. Capps owns that. So, there were 3, only one is in the city limits, and, they all belong to the same owner, and we've received no responses so far. City staff is recommending approval of this rezoning based on the fact that it is, compatible with the future land use plan. It's compatible with the existing uses in the area. There are available utilities, and there's no detrimental impact on existing uses. Any questions? Representative of the applicants here, if you have any.
I continually hear how, we need housing, and the need is, I guess, all over East Texas. How far out are some of these lots? I mean, we're talking about a sewer line extension, water line's already there. Are these lots within 6-8 months of development?
I am not quite clear how long it's going to be before that sewer line actually arrives, but it has been underway for quite some time, so I would think it would be pretty quickly. There is a preliminary plat that they will be bringing in for this entire area that shows the existing lots that they propose to build. And also some of the ones that are the 1 acre lots will also be basically split so that they can be configured for smaller lots. Basically, as you mentioned, there's a need for housing, and 1 acre lots, while very nice in a rural and agrarian, the property cost is adds quite a bit to the sale and the cost of the lot. So I think that's what they had intended, was to make this more, more affordable with compatible lots with single family 1.
Okay, well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad to hear that, and I'm encouraged. The sooner the better, I suspect, is what I'd be for. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, we'll open the meeting up for discussion to the public. Okay, at this time, we'll close the, open to the public. We'll close that and go ahead and make a motion. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Aye. And now, agenda number 5, we have the planning director's report.
So I just wanted to give you an update on city council action on recent cases that you've seen. The Anderson Town Center Phase 1, they did approve on August 20th, and you'd seen it the week before. And the Urbans on 17th, that final plat was also approved at the same meeting, and you'd seen it at the meeting, your meeting a week before. There was one administrative approval. There have been several others since the agenda went out, but I'm constrained to only discuss what was on here, and that was for the Latif subdivision, which was the 2 houses that have been were demolished on Jefferson, and they're going to go in with commercial. There was considerable engineering that was done on that site to make sure that the detention met our current standards, but that engineering approval was given. So it was just one lot and it was administratively approved. Some upcoming cases that you will be seeing is the Junction subdivision I mentioned, that was rezoned recently. I believe they're gonna come in with their plat. The Christus Hospital on the Anderson Town Center, they have, submitted their, preliminary plat. Then their civils, they've also submitted their site plan since this agenda went out. And we will be, working on the zoning ordinance update. You know, if you probably seen that over several years or a year and a half, however long it's been. But I think that is gonna start back again. The city manager is wanting to kind of get that ball rolling and kind of bring it to council's attention. So that'll be coming in the next few months. That won't be, relatively soon, but within the next few months.
All right, at this time, we'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
And the motion passes, and all in favor, aye.
Aye.